So to access this source code, you need to clone this repo. Once you have cloned this repo locally, that's your repo, and you just really need to run the app streamlit run app.py, which actually you really need to go to puzzle solver and then use this streamlit run app. Once application start running, you will see here your application will be running here. Here is the left side is a menu home, which is where you can just really go through these steps, uh, how it works. Detailed information is there, and there is a link to code as well. So if you are interested into code, you can go look into the repo and specific code. For example, most of the code inside core. So here's like a code solver, custom solver, quick demo. So that would be easier for you to look into that how the code is really running. I will start with puzzle solver, where you could see that you can select different type of networks you want to really use to solve your problem. Here is a matrix you can use. For example, this is 5 by 5. You can select a particular image you are interested into. So code, you based on image, it generates a puzzle, and then if you want to solve the puzzle uh, in quick mode, whole puzzle is really solved. And finally, using this uh, block image, this solution is really created. If we look into the walkthrough, where we will select a puzzle site. So for example, if I will use 4 by 4 puzzle, I will select an image. So for example, cloud and ocean image, and here we will go through step by step. So shuffle image. So with this image, we are creating a problem. So this is our problem image. Now we are generating the training data, okay, which is the test data. So what is really happening is the training data is generated from here, which is our problem image, and test data is generated from the solution image. Okay, verify training data. Here you could see 16 files are generated based on 4 by 4 image. Same thing, training and test. So we will have exact one-to-one mapping. Now we are loading training and test data for the deep learning. Okay, we can select any particular autoencoder which is 16 depending on your choice. And here is like a default epoch set for type. So if you want to change this, you could really change it. So for example, here we can just look into, okay, we really need whatever the epochs you really would like to try. Here is a model configuration. So model configuration, here is a model summary based on that. So this is the input image type. Here is the model, okay, transform training. So what happens is that depending on your model type, the training and test data has to be transformed in order to set the image type, input type, everything. Now we can start building the model here. So in this example, the model is already available. If you want to rebuild it, you can rebuild it by clicking this button, but I will just bypass it. We are verifying the models where they are located. Now we are generating the embedding using the model, here fitting the model, and finally we are generating the result map. So this result map is a final result which really reconstruct this problem image based on, so once we reconstruct the problem is based on these final image sequence, and your result image is really generated. So this is how you can use these problem solver with quick and walkthrough. And if you have your own problem, you can select whatever types of your blocks are. Here, if your file is available in locally, you can provide the problem and solution. Or if your image is accessible on somewhere in internet, you can just provide this input here and here. If you want to read the instructions, you can see the instructions here. If you are not not needed the instruction, you can uncheck this, and once you have proper image, you run it and it's going to try to sum your image. So right now you see that because of we do not have this information provided properly, that's why the error was there. So that's pretty much it is. I would suggest you to please review this detail about how this everything works. You can earn credits, as I mentioned that I'm using Streamlit here. I looked into various blogs, an idea came from here. I am using source code from these two solutions in a lot, and building this solution. Okay, so that's all pretty much I have. I would suggest you to please try. And if you think that there is something I could help you with, please reach out to me. Thank you.